My name's Click. I'm with the Stylus group, the Stylus DJ Awards. Everybody know what that is? Anybody? Anybody vote for the Stylus DJ Awards? Anybody? Raise your hand. Yeah, that's good, that's good. I want to thank you all for coming out today. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to you actually. I created this conference in Toronto 3 years ago. And one of the reasons why I created it is because my background is, I've been working in the music industry for about 20 years. I was doing A&R for Universal for the last 8 years. And in this country, there's not really a lot of conferences that really cater to urban culture, party rock music. I found that a lot of the conferences that there are out there are very geared towards like a rock crowd, you know? And I would go and be on these panels and I feel like I'm talking to people that don't really, really get what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's like some of the dollar value that some of these conferences are like hundreds of dollars to go to a conference. And I just know how feasible it is for a lot of inspiring music professionals, artists, producers, managers. It doesn't make sense with their pocket. You know what I mean? So I wanted to create something that made sense for people's pocket, that people could walk away, networking with people, and walk away with some knowledge, So 2 years ago we started the conference in Toronto. We had DJ Green Lantern as our keynote speaker. And I really didn't know what to expect from him at first, but I was really actually blown away. If you get a chance to actually hear Green Lantern speak, he's a great speaker and he has a lot of experience. Last year we did DJ Drama, which I thought was great because it was just right after he got like in a little bit of a suit with Lil Wayne for his mixtapes, and the fact that he'd already been like, taken down by the FBI for selling mixtapes, and just the fact that this guy is so huger than life and everybody's trying to take him down and he's still at it doing his thing. And he was a great speaker as well. So one of the reasons why I call this It Starts With the DJ is because really, in my opinion, the DJ is the backbone, the foundation of a house. You know what I'm saying? You can't build a house without that foundation. And the DJs are the backbone. They're the ones that actually get the music out there. They're the ones that kind of have the ear on a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to like urban culture or even, electro and dance music and things of that nature. So that's basically, the premises of what this conference is about. And today we have Just Blaze, and we are running a little bit late, but he's on his way here. I mean, if you were here last night, you know what was going on. But and Flipout will be doing an interview with him. And it's kind of like in and about one-on-one, interview with Just Blaze, get an intimate insight into who this guy is and how he, came to be, one of the world's famous producers. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he loves DJ culture. Like, this dude travels the world DJing, but like gets a good check from producing records. You know what I'm saying? So I think you guys can learn a lot from it. I also want to encourage you to check out our one-on-one meetings. Some people might not know what that's all about. At the end of the day, around 3 o'clock, we have a one-on-one meetings, and it's going to happen in the back little area there. We have 8 people from within the industry: lawyers, publicists, DJs, promoters. These are people who have been in this game for many, many years, have the experience, have the knowledge, and have taken the time to come here today to sit down and just speak with you one-on-one with whatever shit that you're trying to figure out. Because I know just from my first hand, you can't always get everything that you want to get, or you might have something a little bit more personal that you want to talk to somebody with than just raising your hand and asking somebody on a panel. You know what I mean? So if you're interested in that, we do have some slots open. Go see Jenno, who's like in the corner there where the coat check is, and you can sign up with some of the advisors. She has a list of who they are, what their credentials are, and that's just what it is. So again, thank you very much for coming out. And if you have any questions, just without further ado, I want y'all to give it up a big, I need a roar, you know what I'm saying? For your own Flipout and Just Blaze.
seeing as that we're in the age where anything can be found on the internet, so many interviews you've done, the game has definitely changed. If this was 15 years ago or even 10, you'd be hard pressed to even find a quote from a producer, you know what I mean? Let alone you get a whole video blog and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna get right into it, because a lot of information is out there. I got some very specific things that I think a lot of people would like to hear your response to. First of all, I'm so happy that you're a real DJ. I didn't know that, because
you thought I was one of those press play iPod DJs?
Kind of, you know, it's kind of like when you find out like a singer can actually sing. You see them do an acoustic thing. You're like, oh shit, they can actually sing. That makes me happy.
Yeah, it's rare these days.
Yeah. So a producer that actually DJs, there's a few. I mean, you know, Premier DJs, Pete Rock, of course, DJs. But some dudes don't. That's not their background, right?
Nah, I mean, I started out from DJing. You know, I always tell people that ask me, how can I start out, you know, as a producer, where do I get started? I always tell them learn to DJ first, especially in hip hop, because that's where you learn the fundamentals of how, well, for me anyway, that's how I learned the fundamentals of song structure and just, you know, measures and tempo and rhythm and how to work the crowd, really, you know. A lot of the energy that comes across my music is a result of years of DJing and seeing how music moves people.
How long ago did you start DJing now, or how old were you?
I came out my mother with records in my hand. It was kind of painful for her.
I can imagine.
You know, I think I DJed my first birthday party in my Superman outfit with the afro. No, I really did. I wasn't cutting, but I was changing the records.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Your first?
My very first birthday. My mother has the pictures.
Wow. Well, I was gonna ask you what.
But in terms of like, but in terms of actually like turntables and whatnot, I would say, I think that was 6th grade. I begged my mother for this mixer from Radio Shack. It didn't have a fader; it just had the up and downs.
Yeah, it's a black one with the other.
Yeah, I thought that's how real DJs did it. I thought faders was cheating. Because Terminator X in the Bring the Noise video,
right?
He was going back and forth, but he was just using the up and downs. He wasn't using the faders, and I thought he was the best DJ in the world. So,
no doubt.
You know, not knowing that he didn't actually do any of the scratches on the records.
He didn't do any of the scratches on the records?
To my understanding, it was a dude, Johnny Juice. I think Terminator X was the show DJ.
Wow.
Johnny Juice did the record scratch, the scratches on the records.
I'm already off track because I'm about to go off on a tangent here. Have you heard the rumor that Rakim did the scratching on Eric B records?
Yeah, he did. That's what I heard.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's cool to find out.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that stuff in that whole time period. A lot of our, you know, what we think we know is actually really sketchy.
Wow. What were,
I don't want to say, I don't want to put that one out there.
Sketchy.
Yeah. I heard something else in regards to the Rakim thing that really blew my mind, but I'm not going to get into that.
Why? I heard some shit like, Large Professor produced a bunch of stuff that, like Eric B is for president or something?
No, it wasn't that far back. I think him and Rashad Smith actually did like the 3rd and 4th album or something like that.
The Don't Sweat the Technique?
Yeah, I think that was Large and Rashad Smith when they were like 17.
What was the first, what were the first records you mixed together, successfully beat mixed? Because I'll tell you mine. Mine was...
I can tell you. I think I can tell you. 7th grade, I think it was Jungle Brothers, I'll House You, and They Love Me, Myself, and I, maybe?
They mix.
Yeah.
We believe you.
If I'm not mistaken. Actually, no. Yeah, and then there was a cassette of this house record, This Is Acid, by Maurice.
Oh, wow.
And I think I had mixed, I could probably go out, I'll House You with that, and then into the De La records. I used to have like one turntable and one tape that with broken play buttons.
Wow.
So I had to like put paper clips in it to make it play all the time.
Sounds familiar. My shit was Janet Jackson, All Right, and to BBD, Poison, and to Johnny Gill, Rub You the Right Way. And that was a fluke. They were all like 113 beats per minute. I was like, holy fuck, they all go together.
Right.
And then I learned how to count beats.
Okay.
Then the
Yeah,
what?
I remember the day my DJ partner was in Count Beach. He thought he stumbled on a miracle. I was like, no, it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
This was like in high school.
All day with a stopwatch, 60 seconds, it's counting 60 seconds a beat.
I never understood the BPM counter thing. I mean, I guess it comes in handy for some people, but in my day we didn't have that. It was just, you had to do it.
You had to do it.
Yeah, you just fill it out by ear.
I'm going to get real obscure, and actually on Eric B. Rakim tip, there's an interview a long time ago when you still had dreads.